This is Uncensored Development. I'm just Two Eyes, and I'm going to bring you my first series review of The Guild. Now, The Guild is a web series that lasted for 6 seasons, and that's damn good for any type of media that you want to watch. It's a show about 6 gamers who are in the guild called the Knights of Good, who play an MMORPG called The Game. It's World of Warcraft-esque, and even the title name is based after World of Warcraft. Now, let me get the fine points out of the way. It's well edited, well directed, the casting is perfect, the dialogue is written perfectly, and it only gets better from season to season. But the show itself is about these 6 people and how they deal with their social inadequacy in real life situations. So let me talk about them. It's based around character development, and not only how these people get along as a guild, but also how they grow as a family. And they each take on their own problems to become more than a player on the screen. They help and also hinder each other, which shows their real colors and show the bonding they have that they've grown through the game. Now let's talk about these people and who they are. I'm going to do the intro in reverse, so please forgive me. We're going to start with the guild warlock, Zabu, played by Sandeep Parikh. This guy in the beginning is creepy as all hell, to the point where I will buy a gun after changing my locks. Twice. But he does grow from the creepy funny stalker to the creepy funny friend, who ends up a snarky funny man who oddly grew into himself through the show. Now we're going to talk about my favorite character in the show, the Frost Mage Clara, played by Robin Thorson. She is the funniest mom I've ever seen. Dim but clever. Careless but surprisingly a good mom. And she actually cares about her family. Her childlike carelessness is what makes her so lovable. Now we move on to the show's second most underdeveloped character, Guild's rogue Blades, played by Vincent Cassio. Cassio. Now I say he's underdeveloped because his life doesn't revolve around the game. It is important to him, but he does more. Blades seeks the life of a rock star, but he only gets as far as a cheese beard pilot. Now the most underdeveloped character, the Ranger, Tinkerbella, played by Amy Okuda. Many times we see and hear her active life outside of the game. She's a real bitch, but it works. The warrior and the guild leader, Vork, played by Jeff Lewis. First, Jeff Lewis is a funny motherfucker. Check out Jeff Lewis' 5-minute comedy hours. Had me cracking up. Hot damn, that man is funny. But Vork is a serious control freak hoarder who is the cheapest son of a bitch you'll ever meet in your life. Trust me. Now his development is discovering his true role as guild leader and getting something in real life that he's never had before. Sex. Last, certainly nowhere near least, is a director, writer, creator, and the guild's priest, Codex, played by Felicia Day. This chick is crazy. The game is her entire life. It's her family, her friends, and all in all her happy place, which stops her from keeping a job, a relationship, and even a therapist. And after being thrusted into a life because of the game, she has to deal with her own mental psychosis and try to hold it all together. Now, let's wrap it up with my favorite moments from each character. When Zabu finally got a girlfriend, but after some hardcore sex, he dumps her, and one line he says makes my day. The entire time Clara was in the hotel during the Mega Game Ramacon, she was constantly being told not to eat the food from the mini fridge and mini bar, but she did anyway. When Blades and Clara's wife Wiggly work together to try to make him a more carefree and happy person, Tinkerbella, it's more of moments. Every time she uses her seductive voice to get what she wants, I would happily pay $5.99 a minute to listen to that. Vork was trying to find himself to become a better guild leader. I love that every time he got done stealing someone's Wi-Fi, he ran over their trash can right after. Last episode of season 6, when Codex finally stood up for herself and then got the creator of the game to stand up for himself, finally showed her growing up and breaking out of her shell. And I also saw this as a metaphor for her life. After 6 seasons of the guild, I can understand that it gets to you after a while for putting so much of your life into something and not getting that much back. Now Felicia did the vlog, which was awesome. Now you're doing this arc, which is okay. Come on, so many people love the guild. And I'm pretty sure by now it'll be damn good for a TV slot, or even better, a video game. I'll pay for that real quick. So on top of $5.99 I'm doing for Tank, and however much comes out for the game, the expansions, the DLCs, the characters, and everything else, I'd be broke. I'd be real broke, but I'd be happy. Very Felicia Day with understanding of your break. But myself and several others, please come back because the internet never forgets, and neither will we. So like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Bye, everybody.